I'm back. Are you ready for some more? I'm here to talk some more about the disc model, but before I do, I want to celebrate because I have dropped under 180 pounds. I was kind of stuck there for a while, and I tried to make sure I was getting some more fats, and believe it or not, the fats kind of help move me through, and Tuesday is my weigh-in day, and I haven't done my measurements, but I did step on the scale this morning, and I'm down below 180 pounds, which for me is great, and that's moving in the right direction. The last time we were together, I was talking about the personality types, and in particular, the D. The DISC, DISC, stands for dominant, influential, steady, stable, and careful, cautious. And those are just the styles that we tend to operate in. There's a lot of different factors about your environment. We're just going to talk about your basic personality style, the one that was molded to you and God-given, and that's the one that is underneath a lot of the environmental issues you've gone through as a child. We're going to talk about the I personality type. Now, this is one that's fond to my heart because, of course, I'm the I person. I'm the influential person. How do you convince an inspirational and influential person that they want to do a ketogenic lifestyle? Well, first of all, you have to convince them it'll be fun. If it's not fun, a lot of times I people don't want to join in your party because that's what they want, is a party, and they want to have fun. So where you need to bring them in is with a sense of community. And I found Facebook a good place to find others that are doing the ketogenic lifestyle that are extremely encouraging, extremely helpful. I also am on a site that started out free, and it still basically is free, and it's called sparkpeople.com. Now, Spark People in themselves, or in itself, doesn't really endorse a ketogenic lifestyle. In fact, they advise against it and they call it a fad diet. Well, I'm sorry, Spark People, but you need to go talk to Harvard and Johns Hopkins and tell them that too, because that's the bandwagon they're on also. But I want to say that an influential person or an I type wants to have relationships. So you need to find a place to hook them in where they can develop relationships because they're a relationship person. Now, before I get off the horn, because that's how you convince an I type, I want to share with you, I just drew this little art thing right here, and this is the disc model. And if you draw a little pie, and I just wanted to show it to you because I want you to pick up your own paper and pencil so it'll make sense to you. And you draw a little circle, and it doesn't have to be perfect for you C's out there who like everything just right. And you separate it into quarters. You have the D in the upper left quadrant, the I in the upper right quadrant, and the C in the lower left quadrant, and the S in the lower right quadrant. Now, if you make that into a pie, if you're looking at the on top types, you're seeing the outgoing temperaments. In other words, the D and the I are more up in your face kind of people, and they're not exactly the shy and retiring. And at the bottom, you have the S and the C, and those are your introspective people. And if you divide it from left to right, your D and your C tend to be task-oriented individuals, and they want to get the job done. And on the left side, you have your people, and that's your I and your S, and they always have to have some kind of people input. So that's all for the day because I'm at 3.5 minutes now, and that's too long because I'm trying to keep it short, sweet, and just encourage you, keto up and don't give up.